So, I'm talking to you from the future. Today, we are going to service this bad boy. So, a couple of spats of oil on the floor, hopefully that's not leaking out of the bike. I have actually just serviced the bike and everything went swimmingly, I think. So, if you want to learn how to service your Husqvarna Norden 901 Expedition and reset the service light, the big annoying blocky yellow thing in the middle of the screen every time you switch it on, look no further. Let's get into the video, and I'm going to go back in time and show you right now. So first job, take the bash plate off, and then we can get to the drain plugs. So we've got two T45 Torx bits on the gear shifter side to take off, one with a nut on the rear brake side, and so that one comes off with a nut. These two have got captive nuts. Then you've got these two 8mm bolts underneath, and then 4 in the front. Clean everything up with brake cleaner. Don't want any crap dropping in. .30mm socket. She was tight. God damn. So we're checking the gauze, making sure there's no big chunks out on it. That looks pretty good to me. Lovely. The oil filter is a T30 Torx bit, and that's the badger we're taking off, these two there. Not very tight at all. I'm not going to show you Torx fittings because I'm not going to be responsible for you over tightening. Those two bolts come out. So to get the oil filter out, I'm going to use these 150mm snap clip pliers, and we're just going to stick it in there, apply some pressure. But I'll try and video this for you because it looks like it could be painful if you don't have something like this. Easy as pie. So check they're correct. Yep. So there's that one, and then if you haven't got a little hook tool, a little fine screwdriver will do it, but you've just got to be real careful not to cause any damage with it. Match that one. So when we've removed both them off there, we'll put the new ones on a bit of a plastic bag there, and then we'll just put some new oil on them. So we're just checking that's not pinched anywhere. It's fully lubed up. And then same again with a slightly smaller one. Makes everything a little bit more tricky when it's covered in oil, but heck, it's like plaiting fog. There we go, get it so far, and then just pings into place. Make sure that's all covered. That's that, ready to go back in. That one comes off there. Bit easier, that one. We'll clean him up. New oil. And the new one back on. Beautiful. So at this stage we are ready to start putting everything back in and filling the bike back up with oil, but I'm just going to leave it 10 minutes, but I won't video that. I'll just do a bit of cleaning around the fuel tank and I'll bring you back. So I've given all those mating surfaces a good clean up. So just going to top this off with a little bit to get it going, and we'll get her in. There we go. Slide that around just to make sure that seal's seated. Tighten it back up with the T30. So I'm just going to clean around that top just to make sure that we don't drop any cack in. We'll also clean this because it's a bit grubby. Tiniest nozzle ever. No, I said I was going to put 2.8 litres in, but I'm going to put about 2.5 in. Have a look at the sight glass, just run it for a few seconds, let everything get churned up a little bit. Then I'm going to leave it for 5 minutes, double check the sight glass again, and then top it up as required. And you want to be on the circle, which I'll show you on the screen now. You want to be between 1/2 and 3/4 of the way through the red circle. Got a little bit hasty with the service light, so I'll just show you what I did because I've already reset it. So turn the bike on, then we go to set. This menu comes up, scroll down to settings, get to settings, we hold the top and the bottom arrows. So this comes up, then you've got distance and date. So you want to select the distance, you can go all the way up to 9,300 miles. I want to be a lot lower than that just to keep up with the servicing on the bike, because look after your stuff, it'll look after you. So we'll go 4,500 miles, set, come out, you can go 12 all the way down to 1 month. So we want to do that again in 12 months, and then that's set. Also the yellow service light that comes up will now disappear. So like I said before, it's a good opportunity to give the bike a good clean. So we can see oil slap bang in middle there. I'm happy with that. I'll keep an eye on it over the next couple of rides. But apart from that, we've cleaned all the front as best we can. Just a quick spruce up to get rid of all the cack, because it was absolutely caked, obviously with it being behind the back wheel. So I'm happy that we've done a bit of cleaning and she's ready for the next adventure. So I'm just going to button up this bash plate, obviously just the reverse of how you take it off. 2 bolts on one side, 1 bolt on this side and a nut, and then 4 in the front, 2 underneath. So if this video was helpful for you, I just want to say thanks very much for watching and getting this far into the video. And if you did enjoy it, please consider liking and subscribing. There's going to be more videos like this coming in the future for any other maintenance that I do on this bike. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you at the next one. Ta-da.